Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Gab. Thank you so much for taking time out of your day to watch my video. I hope you enjoy it. So jumping right into the video, I am using the Jamaican Black Castor Oil line from As I Am. This was not something that I saw in my local beauty supply. This is something I have not heard of. I don't know, my government agent that's constantly tracking me on my phone just decided to put this on the advertisements on the Instagram timeline one day. I was like, hey, that looks interesting, let me try that. So I put a poll on my Instagram and asked you guys if you want to see it on my YouTube channel, and I got a lot of responses from that, so that's what I'm doing today. I already pre-pooed my hair. I sectioned my hair, used coconut oil and some water, and I just brushed through my hair with my Tingle Teaser. And I just like to do this because it makes washing a lot more easier, especially when it's in sections. I don't know if it's because of the length of my hair or if it's just the density that makes washing my hair that much more difficult for me. But as my hair has gotten longer, I like to put it in these sections, so when I wash it, it's just a little bit more easier and it goes faster. So the first thing that I'm going to use is the co-wash. I didn't get the shampoo or the conditioner. I think it was sold out, and like I said, I hadn't seen any of this at my local beauty supply, so everything I got was online, and I grabbed all that I could that was in stock. So I'm going to be using this co-wash first. I already peeked in it and smelled it. It smells really good. It kind of reminds me of like a hair salon, like, you know, when you walk in you can like smell someone getting their shampoo or something. Like, it smells so good, and the consistency is really like runny. So I think that's pretty good. I really don't have a preference when it comes to my co-washes. The only thing that I'm looking for is cleansing and moisturizing, which is what she claims to do, so we'll see about that. So first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and use that product and co-wash my hair, and then I'll come back. I co-washed my hair, and the first con, and it's not so much about the product, but more of, it's not the product. Let me just show you. So because of the container it's in, it's making a mess. It made a mess, and it's getting everywhere. And because it's so runny, when I clump it out of my hands, it just falls. So I wish it was in something like the leave-in conditioner, so I can squeeze it out, or like squeeze it like onto my head. That makes more sense to me than to put it in a jar like this. But I mean, hey, it is what it is. But as far as the actual product, even though it's my first time using it, I actually really like it. So it was very moisturizing. I like that a lot. It was really easy to detangle my hair. Even though I have my hair up in the twist, I took my twist down and I ran my fingers through it to make sure it was fully detangled, and it did a really good job. It had a lot of slip, so I actually really like it for that. And if it wasn't in this container, I'd give it a 10 out of 10, but because this is just gonna make a mess and it's really just inevitable, I give it a 9 out of 10. So next I'm gonna go in with the mask. Ouch. I'm trying to get as much water out of my hair as I can before I start with that. Okay, so I'm going in now with the mask. This is teeny tiny, in my opinion. This is not a lot. It is 8 ounces, but I have a lot of hair, and when it comes to mask, I'm very heavy-handed. So we'll see how many uses I can get out of this. The only thing I can really compare it to is the Shea Moisture, and it's about as big as this, and I only get 2 uses out of it. So I think I might only be able to get 1 use out of this, which is kind of, I guess, not really what I want, but I get 2 uses out of the Shea Moisture Jamaican Black Castor Oil Mask. but like I said, it's as big as this. So we'll see what this does. Pretty thick, creamy consistency. So I'm just gonna put this on my hair like I would any other mask and see if I can get it on every hair strand. So then another reason why I like to keep my hair in the twist when it comes to, and you see how like I just run my fingers through that, like girl, like the co-wash did that, like how perfect. But I like to keep my hair in twist, so when it comes to this, my hair is already sectioned. I could just plop the mask on there and move on about my day. And like I said, I'm very heavy-handed when it comes to my mask, really any product. My hair is really dense, so I think I have to be heavy-handed so that every hair strand is coated. And then I make sure to put a little extra on my ends, because that is the oldest part of your hair. You want to make sure that is very, very, very moisturized. And I do have low to medium porosity, so I really take time to make sure that the product's worked into my hair, because if not, it will just sit on top. Hey, but the curls are popping though. Wow. I love how this smells. It smells so good. So I'm just gonna continue that on the rest of my hair, and then I'll be back. Just as I thought, trash. No, I'm playing, it's not trash, but I pretty much destroyed it. I will not have enough for a second use, which I'm kind of bummed about. I guess I'll give this to my mom, but I don't have to, but I just prefer to be very heavy-handed. As you can see, it's kind of sitting on top of my hair in some parts, and that's because the porosity of my hair, it just doesn't, my hair doesn't want to accept the moisture. I have to really work it in, especially with mask and deep conditioners and stuff like that, because that product's a little bit thicker. It's harder for it to penetrate. But to solve that, I put a lot on, and I also put on a plastic cap. I just want to point out, don't neglect your edges. Don't, you know, like, make sure you get your edges, your hairline, all that good stuff, and really focus on your ends too. But as far as the product goes, I actually really like it. My curls are popping. They look really good. My hair seems to like it so far, besides it just like not wanting to take in some spots, especially where my hair is looser, which kind of doesn't make sense to me, because you would think the tighter the curl, the lower the porosity. I don't know, but the parts where my hair is like more like 3C-ish, it kind of doesn't want to take. But like I said, I'm gonna combat that with a plastic cap so there's heat, and then once I'm done with this, I'll come back once it's all rinsed out, and then we'll move on to the next step. I also forgot to mention, so she says to leave on here for 15 to 20 minutes. Also, another like flaw, not so much with the actual product, but the container. And I'm not trying to be like super picky or like be mean, but I can't read. Like, I literally cannot see the words on here because, well, you can kind of see it on the camera. I don't know. I have astigmatism in both of my eyes, and I'm very sensitive to light. With that being said, with this being so light, like the actual like this, like the color part, and then the words being like a bright color, I can't see. Even if I had glasses or contacts on, I can't see it. So it's really hard for me to read. But like, that's a problem I just have with like the actual packaging, not so much with the product. It says to leave for 15 to 20 minutes and then rinse out thoroughly. And you know, most of the time they usually say like, oh, follow up with our blah 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 blah. It doesn't say that. So like I said, once I get done with or once this is sitting in my hair for 20 minutes, I might let it sit for a little bit longer than that. I'm gonna follow up with the leave-in conditioner and then also the curling cream. So I'll let this sit and then I'll be back. Okay, so I got in the shower and I rinsed out the hair mask. So don't know what it looks like. Oh, it smells so good. That was so dramatic, but it smells really good. It looks good. It's really, really soft. Nothing crazy though. It's nothing to be like, oh my god, I have to use this again, but I will use it again. Actually, I don't have enough to use it again, so I have to buy more to use it again, so I'm not gonna use it again. Yeah. Not crazy about it, but I think it did okay. Maybe next time I'll try it overnight, but for what, 30 minutes, I think it did okay. It's fine. I mean, my hair is soft and that's all I can say about it really. My curls are there. Yeah. I'm going to go in with the curl cream. I can't really decide if I want to do a wash and go, if I'm going to do a braid out, or if I'm just going to put it in braids and leave it as that. But I'm going to mix it with the wet line gel and see if they'll mix together. This is really thick. Like, I don't know, like, I think I might do a wash and go. I don't know. I don't know what to do now. Okay, let me mix the two and let me see how that looks, and then I'll decide if I'm gonna do a wash and go from that. So if you ever want to see if two products mix, as far as a cream and a gel, if they'll flake up on you, what you do, you mix the two together in your hand like that, and then just rub them together. And if it clumps up like this, it's not gonna work. Yeah, no, this is like clumping up, so I'm not gonna do a wash and go just because of that. It's just gonna flake up and then I'll have to wash my hair within like the next 2 days. So what I'm gonna do, what I usually do, and this is what I do for my length retention, I'm going to take sections of my hair and just braid them, like no particular way. You'll see what I'm doing, and I think I'll do like a voiceover just so that it makes more sense. But dang, that kind of sucks. I really want to do a wash and go, but I don't know if it'll mix well. So yeah, I'm just gonna do this next part in a voiceover just so that it's easier to follow, because I don't think I'll be able to talk and think and section and brush. No. So okay, so I'm gonna split my hair in half and then pin up the hair that I'm not using, or working on rather. Then I'm taking this section and splitting it into half, pinning up the part I'm not going to use yet. Then I'm going to take this and then split that into half. It's just easier for my mind to work like that. It's just take this section half, take the section half, and saying, ooh, I had 6 sections. No, this just works easier and best for my mind. So now I'm giving you a length check. Yes, ma'am. We love to see growth. And then next, I'm taking this water, which is a total scam. I'm spraying that all through my hair. And I'm really working that in because, like I said, I have low porosity. And now I'm putting the cream onto my hair and I'm working that in too. Next, I'm taking my Denman brush. Yes, Denman, not Denman. It's not a real Denman brush. and I'm brushing my hair from ends to roots. And then literally I'm just braiding my hair. I'm not braiding it to scalp. I just took 3 sections and I guess plaited. Is that the right term? But anyways, I braided my hair. And I don't braid all the way down. I go about maybe an inch from the end, brush it out, and then I twirl it around my finger, and then I'll be done with the braid. Just like that. So now I'm just repeating the same process on this section of hair. If y'all want to see a more in-depth video about the style that I'm doing, let me know in the comments. Like I said earlier in the video, I have a length retention video that I plan on posting, and it will have some of that in there. But if y'all do want to see something more in depth, just let me know. And now I'm going to repeat this process on the entirety of my head. Okay, sorry about the lighting. The sun's starting to go down, so the lighting's a little bit different, and my angle might be different too. But this is the final look that I came up with. I wouldn't do a wash and go with just the cream. I think there's another product that they had in this line. Maybe you're supposed to mix the two. I don't know. But it started to clump up with the extreme wet line gel, so I didn't think that would be a good idea to mix the two, because it would just cause flaking and I have to wash my hair, and I wasn't trying to do all that. So I just put it in a protective style. This is what I usually do anyways when I'm not wearing my hair out. So I usually wear my hair like this more than often, but I guess it's moisturizing. The line is, it's nothing's crazy about it. I wouldn't purchase anything again except for the co-wash. I actually really like the co-wash, and I'm gonna keep that, and I'm gonna keep using that. But as far as the mask, that's one-time use for me. I don't see the point of paying $10-15 for that product for one-time use. The cream, nothing to really rave about. It wasn't like, oh my god, I have to have this cream. Like, no, it was fine. It didn't do anything any other regular cream wouldn't do. So I don't know what the little water, this is water basically. I think it's mixed with the oils. This was like $3, so I'm not really bugging about this product. Yeah, it's water and like a bunch of chemicals I can't even pronounce. So this was a scam. The leave-in conditioner really didn't do anything. I put the leave-in conditioner while I'm in the shower, or yeah, I like to do that when I'm still in the shower because it helps to reduce frizz. I don't know what YouTuber I learned that from, but I learned that a long time ago, and I do that all the time. That really didn't do anything for me. Yeah. Overall rating for this product, I give it a 4 out of 10. And only because the co-wash was nice. But other than that, it sucked. But here's my hair. I'm going to leave it like this for about a week. That's as long as it'll last me. I don't wrap my hair up as much as I should. I'll put a scarf on tonight, but I have satin pillowcases, so that's what I usually sleep on and protect my hair. But this will last me about a week, so we'll see. I might take it down before then and see how moisturized my hair is. I'll use the water throughout the week to hydrate my hair to see if it makes any difference. I usually do that. I usually spray water and then put grapeseed oil or coconut oil in my hair. But yeah, overall I'm not impressed. It's okay. If you want to try it, try finding like smaller samples of it. I wouldn't go big like I did and get like the big ones because I spent my real coins. I'm not sponsored yet. keyword. Yeah, we're manifesting it, baby. But yeah, I kind of want to try the original, sort of like standard as I am, because I remember using that when I first went natural and I hated that too. So I wonder if I just hate as I am in general. But we'll see. I might give it another try. I know they have a coconut oil line. I might try that. If you want to see me try that or any other natural products, leave a comment down below. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.